You know that feeling when your laptop screen just isn't enough? Tabs piled everywhere, video calls covering your notes. It just gets chaotic fast. Now that's been me pretty much every day. So I reached out to Jsaux because I wanted to try this for myself, the FlipGo Horizon. Now they did send it over for free, but this video isn't sponsored and they don't get to see it before you do. So everything here is going to be my honest experience. But instead of just listing out the specs, I wanted to explain what it's actually like to live with this thing, whether I'm working, editing, or just relaxing at home. So let's start off with how I've been using it for work. So I do have a corporate 9-to-5 job working from home. So I've been testing the FlipGo Horizon with my work laptop. And the difference it makes in productivity has been noticeable right away. Now, I usually keep my email open on one screen, notes or calendar on the other, and my main project in the center. It makes it so much easier to stay organized and focused because I'm not constantly clicking through windows. And if I'm on a video call sharing my screen, I don't have to worry about fumbling around trying to click through notes or anything like that while I'm actually presenting. So having the extra two screens has been nice. The setup is quick too. The snap lock magnets line everything up, and once it's connected, you're good to go. It's solid and surprisingly simple. It's way less finicky than other portable monitors I've tried in the past. And when I'm done, it folds up neatly and doesn't take up too much space, but I'll be honest, once I'm done, I usually just leave it here on my desk. Unless I need my desk for something else, then I'll just tuck it away. And the good thing about it is everything you need comes right in the box. The cables, the stand, and even a padded travel bag. Now, I haven't used it much outside the house yet. I haven't used it outside the house at all, but I could definitely see it being handy if you go into the office every so often or like to work in different spots. Now, the travel bag is a little bulky to fit into a normal backpack, but you could carry the travel bag on its own if you wanted to take it with you. And if you like working in coffee shops, it could work there too. Just keep in mind, in Horizon mode, it does take up a fair amount of table space, so you'll want a larger table to spread everything out comfortably. Now, when it comes to my creative work, I switch over to my MacBook Pro. For editing, I mostly use Horizon mode, which gives me two screens side by side. I'll keep my editing timeline on my main laptop screen and reference my script or notes on one while streaming a video or even Spotify on the other. It makes the whole process smoother and a lot less crammed. The Snap Stand Pro connects everything through a single cable, and it actually charges my MacBook while I'm using it, which is super handy because it keeps my desk clean and uncluttered while I'm working. Outside of using it in the traditional Horizon mode, it also has stack mode, which lets you stack both screens vertically on one side. I personally don't use it much, but I see it great for people who like to read long documents, code, or even scroll through data feeds. I do like that there's an option. You can really customize it for your workflow. And if you don't need the two screens for everything, you can use it standalone for just one screen viewing. Switching between the different modes isn't instant, but it's still pretty simple. As mentioned, you could reconfigure it depending on what you're doing, and once it's set up, it feels like a compact desktop setup that adapts to your space. Now, of course, it's not all work and editing. Sometimes I just want to chill. So for downtime, I'll put Netflix or YouTube on one screen, socials on another, and I'll shop online on one while I'm watching a show. Now, it feels kind of extra at first, but once you get used to having all of that space, it's kind of hard to go back to one single screen. And since the panels are slim and magnetic, it doesn't feel like I'm dragging out a giant workstation just to watch something. And if you're curious about the specs, here's the short version. Each screen is 15.6 inches, Full HD at 1080p, and covers 100% of the sRGB color range. Brightness goes up to around 300 nits, which is perfectly fine for indoor use. And the standard version that I have here is 60 Hz, but there's also a Pro model that bumps up to 144 Hz for smoother visuals. And the Snap Stand Pro also works as a mini dock. You get extra ports, Ethernet, and a power delivery in one place, which keeps the setup simple and avoids the usual cable mess. As for the trade-offs, the base can slide a little on smooth surfaces, so I would say a desk mat will help, but I do find it sometimes a little clunky to adjust the monitors to the angle that I want. It also takes up a bit of space if you're using it on a smaller table. Now, none of those are complete deal breakers for me, but it is good to know before you buy. The good thing is it includes everything you need out of the box, so there's no guessing which cable or accessories to buy. It's all there. Now, after using the FlipGo Horizon for a bit, here's my takeaway. It's not really about specs. It's about how much smoother your day feels once you have more screen space. Now, whether I'm editing, working, or just relaxing, it's made my setup more efficient and a lot more enjoyable to use. Now, again, I reached out to Jsaux because I wanted to try it for myself. They sent it over for free, but like I said earlier, they didn't pay me and they don't get any say in this video. Everything you've heard is just based on my experience using it for the past month or so. So if you're someone who works across multiple apps, edits videos or photos, or just wants more room to multitask, the FlipGo Horizon is a really solid option. Now, it's not perfect, but for me, it's been a quality of life upgrade, and that's my take on the FlipGo Horizon. But let me know in the comments how you'd use something like this. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe for more tech-related content. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!